Welcome back to your favorite college girl channel. It's been a minute. Everybody voted that they want a story time. I'm gonna post it right here. And then I asked what story time, and everybody voted for this story time. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video, and don't take this video with the heart. Like, I'm not making this video to start any drama. I'm making this video because I can. And I just want to tell y'all my story. Well, y'all want to hear it, but I also want to tell it anyways. So we gonna get into the video. We not gonna sit here and play around. So anyways, so let's start. I didn't write down no notes or anything, so I'm gonna try to stay on track as much as possible. So I gave y'all a little insight on my Q&A, but if you haven't seen that, I'm gonna start from the start again. Start from the beginning again. Y'all all know I'm a freshman at Claflin or whatever. This young man is upperclassman. So me and my friend was looking at him like for a little minute. Well, we weren't looking at him, but we was like, okay, yeah, he's handsome, like he's fine, like, ooh, he's so fine. So one day we were at the caf. I'm not sure if it was a Wednesday. It probably wasn't. It was probably a Tuesday. And that same day I had just posted a video. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna go out to the caf. I'm gonna tell everybody like to subscribe, you know, tell everybody to tune into my video, my channel. So while I'm at the caf, we end up seeing this young man. And so I was like, we was sitting down, he was by himself. So I told my friend, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, girl, I'm finna go talk to that boy. I'm finna go talk to him. Like, I'm not about to sit here and be a weirdo. Like, if I say you fine, and I'm gonna shoot my shot. So I was like, I'm finna go talk to him. So she was like, go ahead, egging me on. So anyways, I walked up to him and I was like, I said, hey, like, can you subscribe to my YouTube channel? He said, yeah. So I typed it in or whatever, and I gave the phone to him, and then I walked off. So that was a way of shooting my shot. And let me just put y'all ladies on game. Y'all better, let me tell you something. Y'all better, listen, take notes from your girl. I did that because I'm yelling. I did that because I know my social media platforms on my YouTube. So I have my Instagram on there, my TikTok on there. I know if he wanted to reach out, he could find me. But anyways, so let me just start that. I did shoot my shot at him. I did talk to him first, but I didn't text him. So that same day we was leaving the class, I was like, girl, watch. I say, if he want me, he's going to text me. He's going to find a way to get in contact with me. Like, he's going to find out who I am. Watch. So all that day, I started losing a little faith because I was like, on my Instagram, I was like, dang, like, nobody text me. He ain't follow me. He ain't did none of that. So that's when, about 11 o'clock that night, someone tell me, go on my message request. So I go on and check my message requests, on my DM requests on Instagram. And showing up, all I see was him say, he said, you could have gave me more than just your YouTube channel. So when I see that, and I read it at 10:59 that night, and then I replied because I didn't see it all day. But he texted me, when he texted me, it was 1:30 something, which means I had just left the cab when he found my Instagram. Which means he did it as soon as I left, which means he wanted your girl, which means I got game, which means I need to put y'all on point, which means I'm her. So that same day, or maybe not, maybe the next day, oh no, that same night, he was like, he asked me what was my name, and then he was like, send me your number because you're finna get signed to death row. And at this little time when me and him was chopping it up, I was like, death row at the time. That's when that little death row thing was going viral, cause Dirk be having the voice acting crazy. So that death row thing had gone viral, and as I'm reading this, I'm like, that's what I do, like. Literally want to sign me to death row. We only been chopping it up for like an hour. So I sent him my number. So we chopping it up. And I'll say about a week or a few days later. So it was me and Chocolate at the table. And what we gonna call this boy? We gonna call him Track Star. So me, Sorry. Me and Chocolate was sitting at the table. Trackstar, the boy who the story time was about, he had just walked in the cab, and I see him. Me personally, I'm the type of girl, I'm not about to run up to no boy, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to wait till the man comes to me because I just don't want to look thirsty. That's when he walked behind us. He came and gave me a hug. And he said, what's up to the table or whatever. And my friend had said something. And then Chocolate at the table was like, I was like, don't say nothing in front of Chocolate. And then, but she already had said it. So I was like, you know, I'm going to just tell Chocolate what's going on. So I told Chocolate, like, me and him was sexting or whatever. And Chocolate was like,
wow, that's crazy. I thought you had a girlfriend.
I was like, yo, excuse me? Girlfriend? I was like, yo, this cannot be for real. Like, I knew it was too good to be true. Instantly, I started interrogating Chocolate. So Chocolate is my informant. If I want any clue, any details on the dude, I'm gonna go to Chocolate because Chocolate be knowing everything. So Chocolate was like, yeah, he had a girlfriend. He told me whatever, and the girlfriend be posting him on Instagram. So instantly, I'm like, well, me and him just followed each other like a few days ago, and I ain't seen nothing about no girlfriend. And what's crazy is the same day that I had given my YouTube channel, it was his birthday. So I was like, what? Like, it was just so confusing to me because I was like, I don't see no clue, no girlfriend nowhere. So Chocolate had shown me the girl page, and I was like, yo, I ain't see this girl. So I was like, I want to go look at her story to see if she posts him again, so I can see, like, that's her boyfriend. So my friend actually went on her page because I didn't want to be in her views. That's weird. So I was like, can you go look for me? And my friend looked. She didn't post nothing about this man. She didn't post this man. She was posting, like, quotes. I don't remember. But I remember nothing about him. So I'm like, okay, maybe they broke up. So Chocolate was like, maybe they did break up. But listen. So I was like, Chocolate, like, come on now, tell me some more. But Chocolate really didn't know anything. He didn't know if they broke up or not. He just knew that he had a girlfriend because the girlfriend be posting him. And he asked the boy, and the boy did say he had a girlfriend. So that same day, I had texted him. I was like, because I was like being dry low key, because I was like, okay, no reason for Chocolate to lie. Like, no reason. So I text him and I was like, no need to lie. Do you have a girlfriend? And I said no need to lie so he can know, like, there's no reason to lie. We don't date. We don't even talk. We just communicating. But he was like, no, I don't have a girlfriend. I said, okay, that's it. So, and the reason I did it like that is because if I asked a man if he have a girlfriend and he said no, then I'm no longer in the wrong. I done clear my conscience. I done did everything. He ain't give me no reason to not believe him yet at this time. So I was like, okay, he said he ain't got no girlfriend. I'm not saying that Chocolate was lying, but the relationship probably is over now. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna say nothing. And honestly, I was dry texting him because I was feeling some type of way because why do Chocolate think you got a girlfriend? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't even like to hear your name. I don't like none of my mans that had exes. Like, I'm your only girlfriend. I'm going to be your only girlfriend. I'm going to be, listen, I'm delusional, so we just going to ignore that. And so he was like, I guess he felt the need to explain himself. He said, I used to F with this girl heavy before I walked in her room and she was kissing this ninja. So, yeah. I was like, what, dude? Like, you didn't have to tell me that. Like, I did not care. I just asked you if you had a girlfriend. So that way, if you do got a girlfriend and your girlfriend find out, baby, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I asked your man saying he had a girlfriend. So I texted him. I was like, I'm not saying lying, but Claflin is very small, so everybody know each other. So that's all I'm going to say. And I basically was letting him know that, like, bro, Claflin is very small, so your name is getting around because it's very small. I may know somebody that you know. You may know somebody that I know. So, you know, it's very easy to figure out the scoop on somebody because Claflin is very small and everybody know everybody. I was like, but you cool, I F with you. So if I find out you're lying, it's not gonna end well. And what I mean by that is, like, I'm gonna dog them. I was like, you might not care, but I do. So good night. Then he texted me back. He said, I'm bored. You want to come over? I ain't text back. He texted back again. I think this was the next day. I don't know. I think this was the next day. He texted back and said, damn, so it's like that? And I was like what? Like, and he was like, you don't F with me. And I was like, I'm just reciprocating the energy. After he was like, I asked him if he had a girlfriend. He started kind of acting a little weird. So, and then let me explain what I mean by that. So that was like the backstory, right? But let me get into these links. So in total, we had 4 links. And we only known each other for 16 days. So the first link was, I'm going to say a week after we exchanged numbers, or maybe a few days. And he was like, do I want to come with him to, like, we have like an art museum type thing. And I was like, yeah. And that kind of made me like ease up off him a little bit, because I'm like, okay, we in public. I wouldn't expect somebody with a girlfriend to want me in public, so okay, he pretty single. That's all I care about. I don't care if you're talking to nobody else. You single, we good. But anyways, so we went there, whatever, and we chopped it up. We talked. I came back to my room. He went to practice, I think. So that's when later on that night, well, not night, but later on that afternoon, probably like 3 o'clock, he said, do I want to come over? So I'm like, okay, that's another cha-ching on his checklist, because you want to see me during the day and not just at night. You got me. He had me. I went over that day. Me and him chopping it up. He playing music. We watch a movie. We talking about life, about him and how he got here and where he's from. And I'm not going to say where he's from, because y'all going to stop putting two together. But anyways, so yeah, he was telling me where he's from. We just having a good conversation. Like, he can hold a conversation. So after that, you know, he in my face or whatever, mouth funky. So I was like, you know, I'm just ignore it. Because, listen, if that's such a turn off for me, please don't have that mouth smelling stain when you talking to me. If I'm ever talking to somebody and, like, if this ever happened and my mouth ever smells stain, tell me. Because I don't want that to, no. I wouldn't want nobody putting this stink mouth in my face. So why would I put my stink mouth in somebody else's face? The breath was kicking. But I was lenient, because I'm like, okay, it is like 3 in the afternoon, 5 in the afternoon, and he did leave practice. He did, you know, I'm trying to make excuses for the guy, but the mouth wasn't given. The breath was ridiculous. So that was the only thing wrong. His room smelled nice. His room was clean. Everything. Nice vibes, talkative, real cold in the conversation, not asking about sex, none of that. So I was like, cool. I left probably like around 6 o'clock, you know, went to the cafe, and that was our first link. After I told my friend, I was telling her about the link, how I was like, girl, I like him. Like, he can talk, you know, he can hold a conversation, he's cute. He sound like he got his head on straight. He sound like real, like he sound like he's honest. Like, he just was telling me stuff that I was like, okay, most boys wouldn't tell you that, you know? Like, so anyways, that was the first link. The second link, this one was more of at nighttime. So I went to his room probably like around 6. And I was there for probably like to probably 12 in the morning. But anyways, so I was there. And this link, we laid down, we watched TV, same thing, we're talking. But this night in particular, this man started singing to me. I'm like, he can't sing, y'all. He sound bad. But it's just like, it's kind of like that stuff. Like, I like stuff like that. Like, ooh, my man singing love songs to me. So anyways, he was singing to me. We done did a little yoga. We done stretch. We done take a picture. I'm going to insert that picture right. So anyways, we done did all that. We done watched a scary movie, because you know I love scary movies. Anybody know I love scary movies. But anyways, we done did a whole 9 yards. So at this very moment, I was like, okay, I like this boy. I like him. But this is one thing that he said to me in this conversation that's going to be partnered to the whole story. So when we was talking, I don't know how we got in this conversation, But he was like, oh, something happened to his friends. I'm not gonna say the story because that's not my business to tell. But it basically would happen where somebody got drunk and somebody was touching on somebody or almost got SA'd, which is, SA'd, sexual assaulted. So he was like, oh yeah, I don't have sex when girls when they're drunk. When I'm drunk, I like to do it sober. Da da da. I was like, that's like you got 1,000 brownie points. So keep that in mind, y'all. Keep that in mind, y'all. So this is the second link. And after this link, that's when the incident when I went to the calf and we seen him and my friend Chocolate tell me what he told me. And so I was like, okay, cool. So after this link, we started kind of texting less throughout the day, but it was still consistent. I think we had one more link, but that link don't matter. We had another link, and this one was the final one. So this was around, I don't know if I want to tell y'all the dates, but this was around homecoming. I'm not gonna tell y'all which one. Y'all don't know if it was state homecoming or Claflin homecoming. Just know it was a homecoming. And y'all know when you homecoming, you lit. Everybody lit. So on this particular night, I was lit. Everybody was lit. Though the whole Orangeburg was lit. It was homecoming. Y'all know we get lit the whole week. So I seen him, I'm chopping it up with all different type of people. Me and him had kind of fell off at this point. We wasn't really texting because like I said, we just don't ignore that. Like I said, he had started acting funny, so I started distancing myself. Like, I like you, dude. You cute. But I'm not finna put myself in a predicament to get my feelings hurt. So I started distancing myself from him. And we were text kind of, but we wasn't linking anymore. So, and it only had been like 16 days, y'all. We talked, we communicated from the 1st to the 17th, y'all. That's not talking to somebody. That's literally communicating. We just communicated. Okay, let me just tell y'all that. But so this night, everybody was lit. I was lit. I'ma just say that. I was turned up, y'all. So after the turn up, I came back to my room, me and my homegirl. Oh no, because I had my other roommates at the time, so she wasn't even staying. But I came back to my room and I washed. So I was like, okay, me and this boy wasn't talking for like, I'm gonna say about a week before this, because I started distancing myself. I guess he started picking up on what I was throwing down, and we just wasn't texting like that. I had left him on red and wasn't responding and stuff like that. But I would see him and I'll say hi, whatever, but that was it. But this night, I came back to my room, I washed, I got in my bed, and I was on Instagram scrolling. So I see him post a sad quote or something. It was like giving that he was upset or something was wrong. I mean, I was like, hey. He was like, what's up? I was like, are you good? Because I had just seen him before I got in the shower, and I kind of was fleeing him away because your girl was talking and mixing and mingling up with different people, and he kept walking past me. So I ain't gonna lie, I kept telling him to shoot like a fly. I was like, because I was peeping it like, and I guess the boy I was talking, like communicating with this night was his friend. So he came and was like, oh, what's up, dapping the boy up, and he was looking at me like, eyeing me, like giving me like that face, like, oh yeah, I know him. So I just kind of felt like he was being weird. So I was like, move. He had made me upset because you're messing up my game now. Like, I'm trying to spit game to this young tenderoni right here, and you coming in my face to dap him up. But anyways, aside from that, I seen him post a sad quote. So I text him, hey, what's up? I said, are you good? He said, why you asked? After I said, are you good? I said, are you okay? He said, why you asked? I said, because I seen what you post on your Instagram. He said, can I come to your room? I was like, Cause sir, no, you cannot. Cause let me tell y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I was being a player, so I didn't want nobody seeing him come to me. However, I know I can be sneaky with what I do, so I snuck over there where he was at, and then, yeah, I was like, no, but I'll come to you. And plus, he had his own room, so it was like, perfect, though. I didn't even go tell where the boy sat, but I was like, hey, I'm finna go to this boy room, finna go to Trackstar room, can you walk me over there? Mine is homecoming, you know, I'm praying to God that nobody is outside because I don't want nobody seeing me go over there. So we walk over there, and she ended up going with her friend too. So after she walked me there, I going in the room. He playing music. He got the red lights going. I don't know why. He got the and let me just say this: me and this boy had not been sexually active at all. So he's drunk, he's laying down. I was like, are you okay? Like, what's good? He tell me he got in a fight or something like that. I'm like, yo, how you get in a fight? Like, I was like, why are you fighting? Like, what happened? He was like, oh, bro, don't even worry about it. I don't feel like talking about it. So why you didn't tell me come over here? Like, are you good? That's when he was like, I came over here to check over you. So we chilling or whatever, and I believe we're listening to music. I'm not sure if we was listening to music or watching a movie. But he started to getting a little touchy-feely. So I was like, yeah, like, he was putting his hands on my legs. You know, he was trying to kiss up on my neck. So I was like, hold on. And usually when I come over here, I don't try to stay too late because y'all already know what be going through people here. But I don't be trying to stay late because, and I never had spent tonight or to his room or anything, even though he had asked me to. So tonight I was like, okay, I'm gonna just stay the night. You know, I'm late. I don't feel like walking all the way back to my room. I'm gonna just stay. So I told him that. Okay, cool. We got an agreement. So that's when he started. I felt like he was trying to, you know, do something. So I was like, yo, like, I was like, can you chill out? Can you chill out? Can you stop? You know, telling him that constantly. And I'm not trying to imply that he was trying to rape me. No, he wasn't. He wasn't, like, forceful. He wasn't, like, pushing up on me. But he was. It was, like, passive. Like, he was passively aggressive with me. He wouldn't, like, oh, pull your pants down. Pull your pants. No, he wasn't like that. But he would, like, always, you know, try to kiss up on me. And I'll push him away, like, you know, stay there. And he'll come back, like, come on, sir, like, catch the hint, sir. It's not that hard. I don't want you. I don't want to do nothing with you, baby. I don't. I was like, you know, chill out. So he had stopped. So I was like, okay, good. We finna talk. You finna talk. So me and him talking. And he starts to tell me how he had sex with multiple women in the past week when me and him been talking for 16 days. And according to my calculations, sir, it's 7 days in a week. And we been talking for 16 days, 2 weeks. That means you been having sex with all these women when we was talking? No, we ain't no have no turkey. As he telling me this, I'm like, oh yeah, tell me more. I'm listening. Because little do he know, when I wake up in the morning, he's getting blocked. Like, you're blocked. Like, I've been down with you, but like, you're blocked. Like, that's different. And then he also proceeds to say, oh, I would have sex with your friend. So me and him going back and forth, and he was like, oh, I'm that nigga. I was like, you're not that nigga. And he was like, well, if you don't think I'm that nigga, you can get out. So at that moment, I was like, this boy is literally, he's trying to kick me out nicely. Because, what? Sir, if you don't, do y'all hear that? Like, y'all don't understand. Like, he was trying to kick me out nicely. But I wasn't going for it because I was like, I'm still staying tonight, boy. I don't really care. Like, you gonna be back in the morning, but I'm still staying. But anyways, I was like, yeah, you're not that nigga. I was like, and I'm not leaving. And so that's when he kind of was catching a little attitude. So at this moment, he was kind of catching the attitude, like the way he was talking to me, like, if you don't think I'm that nigga, you can get out. Sir, you went from to if you don't think I'm it, nigga, it's giving you was just mad because I didn't let you get the cat. But anyways, so about 30 minutes later, we're like going back and forth, you know, saying little slick stuff, and he said something to me. I'm not about to fight him, but I walk up in his face like, what you say? And he was like, oh, if you hit me, you gonna get out. I was like, so he kept saying stuff like that, like to insinuate that I was, that he wanted me to leave without saying it. But, you know, I should have left. I should have just get my stuff, my purse, and go. But I was like, I really don't feel like walking. Like, y'all don't understand. It had to been like 2 in the morning at this point. Like, homecoming this particular night, I hadn't come back in my room till like 1 in the morning. No, probably till like 12 in the morning. I washed, came in and went straight over there. So it was like, I really don't feel like walking. I don't even want to tell y'all mine, but it's around this time. It's a little chilly. I barely got any clothes on. I got like on some biker shorts, a shirt, and a jacket. Like, come on now. Like, I don't feel like walking. So I should have just left, but I didn't. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go to bed. So I'm laying down. He steady trying to wrap up with me, I guess, thinking that was gonna change anything. So I'm shutting it down, whatever. So I'm sleeping. And me and him was sleeping in his bed like a divorced couple. I was facing the wall. He was facing that way. And we wouldn't even close. It was probably like this much space in between. Like, you could fit a whole nother person in between us. A big one, too. So, I was like, I'm just going to go to sleep. So, I did just that. I went to sleep. I didn't touch him. I didn't talk to him for the rest of the night. I just turned my behind over facing that wall. And I took my behind to sleep. And he did the same. So, I wake up in the morning, but I'm facing the wall, right? So, I have my phone right here. And when I wake up, y'all, I'm real quiet. I listen. So, I can hear him up. He's up. He's up on that phone. I hear it. So, I'm on my phone, but you can't hear me. I got my little sound thing. I always have it off. You can't hear. I'm texting. You can't hear nothing. And I got And I got my phone on Do Not Disturb. And I'm facing the wall. And I'm real still. So I know how to move my hand without looking like my other body parts are moving. Some people text and move. No, I was still. So from his point of view, he couldn't tell if I was up or not. But I could hear him being up. And I was facing the wall. So I was looking at the time. I was like, okay, I got a class in like 2 hours. I'm going to leave in a few minutes. So I'm contemplating in my head like what I'm finna do. And the whole time I'm contemplating, I'm texting my cousin, girl, I got something to tell you. I'm texting my friend, girl, I got something to tell you. I'm texting everybody because this boy just played me. And like he just tried me. And after he said he wouldn't have sex with nobody while they was lit, while they was drunk, something like that. So anyways, yeah. So I was like, okay. So that's next thing you know, I hear his alarm going off. And he moving around like he just wake up yawning, stretching. And then he tapped me. I ain't move. I was like, okay, I'm pretend sleep. I'm sleep. I'm pretend like I'm sleep. He tapped me again. And I wake up. I was like, what's up? And he was like, oh, I got a class in the room. So I was like, sir, you really just woke up out your sleep. Set an alarm. Tell me you had class? Sir, say what you really gotta say. And that's why I be like, he kicked me out. Because I genuinely believe this boy set a fake alarm just so I can leave. Because he ain't get no cat. Like, all those other times you wanted me to spend the night. I got up, I put on my shoes, I got my purse, and I walked out. I didn't say see you later. I didn't say nothing. I left. And as I was walking, I FaceTimed my best friend, and I blocked his number because, yeah, who do you think you were? Like, it just gave weird, like, the whole time, like, he was being weird about it. And then last night, after you said you would have sex with my friends, you was telling me all the girls you had sex with in the other buildings, all the other freshmen. Yeah, no. So basically, y'all, that was it. Like, after I blocked his number, like, of course we see each other because we go to the same school. But it's just like, hi and bye, that's it. Like, I keep it real slim to none. He was such a weirdo, y'all. The breath was stained. He tried to smash, and when I didn't let him smash, he set a fake alarm to get me to leave his room, which I was gonna leave anyway. Little did he know, but I just felt a little played because, sir, I was gonna leave. I didn't want to be there anyway. But all in all, y'all, like, these men in college don't listen. Do not listen. I had to learn this the very hard way, y'all. Like, and I'm getting emotional. But do not be falling, because, like, this, it's crazy out here. Like, it's like a war zone with these men. If you come to college, have fun. I ain't saying sleeping with all these men. I'm not saying do that. I'm not saying sleeping, having sex, period. Have fun. Don't settle. Be very careful. These men will tell you anything. These men will say anything. These men would do anything for some coochie, y'all. Do not fall for it. Let this stay this. Don't try to figure out who I'm talking about. Please don't try to figure out who I'm talking about. Like, please don't do that. Like, don't do that. Because y'all gonna ruin it for me. And I'm trying to give y'all the tea. And y'all trying to put 2 and 2 together. Just enjoy the tea. Enjoy the tea while you hot. Don't do none of that investigation. None of that. So anyways, thank y'all for watching. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, see you later. Bye.